Real quick, family, if you're finding these videos helpful, you want me to keep them going, please just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button real quick, and the notification bell. All right, what's up, family? So let's talk water. So it's pretty common knowledge that as humans, we got about 3 days without water before we done for, right? After 3 days, it's all bad for you. And that's given your environment. If you are in a hot desert type environment, you probably got a little less time than that, right? Depending on what you're doing and how much energy you exerting and all of that. And so water, I would say, next to storage and security, is pretty important. Probably one of the most important things that we need to be prepared for. We need a little emergency preparedness when it comes to this. We have to be able to, we need ways to store water. We need ways to treat water if necessary. And then it's also going to be important for you guys for all of us to learn how to ration water, right? I think the average household uses something like 80 to 100 gallons of water a day. And that is like showering, drinking, washing clothes, everything. And so in an emergency situation, obviously, we won't be able to do that. And so there's different ways of storing water, different methods, different ways of treating water, different methods. The basics is, you get water, you can boil it. I believe bringing water to a good boil for about 3 to 5 minutes makes it safe to drink, as far as killing any, bacteria and anything inside the water. That doesn't necessarily work for toxins, though. That's another thing. And so it's all something I just want y'all to start thinking about, start doing your own research on, getting your wheels turning. I got some water stuff behind me that I just want to run down real quick. So here we go. All right, y'all. So here, what y'all looking at is a few different ways I store water up, right? On average, I said this in the first video, but on average, we're gonna need about a gallon of water a day, right? That's this guy here, gallon of water a day per person on average, right? That's what we're gonna need. So ways I store water in the house. First of all, let me just give you a little scenario. Imagine you wake up, something has taken place outside, big booms, crashes, earthquakes, or, all of a sudden you look outside, there's no power anywhere. The grid is down, which means water systems is down, water treatment is down. You go to turn on the faucet, nothing comes out. Hopefully you got water in the house, because at that point it's kind of too late, and you're gonna have a difficult time going to get it. And so, as you can see here, starting with the bottled waters, these is like the simplest ways to accrue water, keep water in the house, right? And me specifically, I get bottled water for drinking water, right? I store up bottled water in the house to drink, because there's other water that I will be using for other things. Sanitary purposes, if you got to flush the toilet, wash yourself, whatever, right? So there is water bottles. These metal bottles here, metal containers rather, this is what I keep in my vehicle, because you can't keep plastic bottles in a vehicle. As soon as the sun hit it, it gets warm enough. Within seconds, that water is bad. You may as well eat the plastic, because it's full of toxins. And so I keep these two in my vehicle when I'm out. I'm at the park, wherever I am, the kids get thirsty, I get thirsty. Something happen, I get stuck, or we get stuck as a family, we got water. This is a 5 gallon, this is 5 gallons here, container. This is 7 gallons, 6 gallons, a 6 gallon container. And so I keep these in a nice cool spot. I have a number of these in the house, nice cool spots to where, and so let me say this too. I've treated these with a little bit of bleach. There are different ways you can treat water, right? A couple drops of bleach in a gallon of water makes it safe. And so if you had to get water from somewhere, you don't know if it's necessarily clean, you take about 4 to 8 drops of some bleach that's not scented, not concentrated, none of that extra stuff, just plain old bleach, you good to go. That it might not taste great, but it's safe to drink after, you know, wait about 30 seconds. And so whenever I fill these things up, even though this is more than 1 gallon, I just drop a little bit of bleach in there because, well, first I clean these, drop a little bit of bleach in there. I know that water's gonna be safe down the road if I need to drink it. I don't plan on drinking this water. Maybe this one, but not this. I don't plan on drinking this, but if I had to, I could, right? Talk about water treatment. These right here, something that's big. You may hear heard of things like life straws and all of that. And so this, you see this filter is 100 gallons of water. So this is a little straw with a pack. There's a pouch back there that you scoop your water up in from like a lake or river or something. If you know what I'm saying, you come across that in a down situation, grid down situation. I got 100 gallons, 100,000 gallons I could drink. And this is just a small one. They have huge life straws. Somewhere I actually have a life straw water bottle, but just another idea, another way of having water. This is water treatment right here, water purification. They have tablets, they have these droppings, different things you can do when you store water. And, you know, that's that. You need that to have that around. I also, in my vehicle, remember we talked about bugging out and bugging in. In my vehicle, I keep something like this. I keep a little container that if I need to, I can go get some more water, right, to treat. This is actually in a bag too that is in my vehicle. So something happens, I'm stuck somewhere, the family's stuck, this is just right in the trunk. I could find somewhere to fill this up, treat the water if I need to. I may be getting it from somewhere where the water's already treated and it's safe and it's good to go. This right here though is a big thing. This is called a water bob. I like these things because what this is let's just say, again, something happens. There's a crash, boom, bang outside, bunch of lightning, gunshots, whatever. Society is falling. It's no longer safe to go outdoors, or you get wind of something happening. There's a major earthquake and you so happen to turn the water on and it's still running. One of the first things you should do, if you're able to, they tell you fill your bathtub up with water. And just the raw bathtub, I would fill that up with water still, but I wouldn't plan on drinking it. Of course, you could boil it and then it could become drinking water. But this right here makes it drinking water. You just go right into the water bob. It's a way for you to siphon it out. And this water is safe to drink when you do it. So yeah, this was a few ways that I store water at the house. It's other ways of doing stuff. There are 55-gallon water drums that you can get. If you can, buy them new. If not, you know, you definitely want to clean them. Even buying them new, you want to sterilize that stuff, get it real clean, keep them in a cool, dark place, out of the light, out of the sunlight. The sunlight encourages bacteria to grow in your water, where you're storing your water. So there's a 55-gallon drums. There is, some people do rainwater, which is cool because it's free. So there's rainwater, but even when you do rainwater, it needs to be treated. It needs to be sterilized. Yeah. Even this is gonna sound funny, but in a real survival situation, the water at the back of your toilet, at the top, of course, I would boil it or something first, but you can drink that water if you absolutely had to. And again, be it that, you know, we only got 3 days without water. If you're stuck in a situation, you know, don't be too good to, you know, throw that water on some fire out the back of your toilet and you know, it's good. That is clean water at the back of your toilet. So yeah, family, this has been the water video on the prepping tip, the emergency preparedness tip. There are more videos to come. Again, I'm learning as y'all, you know, as I go. I've been on this little journey for a minute, so I have some things that I've acquired. But if I missed something, you feel like there's something I didn't say here that would help people who's watching this and reading the comments, please throw it in the comments. Yeah, other than that, man, y'all be safe. Right.
Chris P.